Good day, I'm Nick Volker with Realty One Group. I'm a realtor there. This is Trevor Trinidad.
How's it going?
With Partners Mortgage. Trevor, can you give us some information about where Partners Mortgage got started, where you're going, just some information about the company?
Yes, of course. Partners Mortgage was started in San Jose back in the early 90s. Actually, my father is the owner of the company, and we moved up to Sacramento in the early 2000s to start another office up here. At the time, we had 2 offices down in San Jose, but currently those offices aren't operating anymore. But we're a small private boutique in the Sacramento area, and the market is hot in the Sacramento area. Rates actually just dipped, and it's a good environment and super customer-oriented company to work for.
That is good to hear. When should people go to you when they're looking to buy a house? Is it before, after? When should they start figuring out what type of loan and finding their lender?
It's a great question, Nick. I would say it's advantageous to always go to a lender before you go to a real estate agent, due to the fact that a lender can pre-qualify them, meaning they can tell them how much of a house the client can actually afford, which is it's super powerful. And by us being able to write a pre-approval, that gives the client a lot of financial clout to the seller, and it's an attractive deal because they are pre-approved, and that means there could be a quick close of escrow, and the entire process is a lot more smooth by talking to a lender before you talk to a real estate agent.
Pre-approval is a huge thing in our industry because you can't get a house without placing an offer. Normally with offers, you need to have that pre-approval letter.
Yes, correct.
So what type of loans do you do here at Partners Mortgage?
So at Partners Mortgage, we have the ability to do any type of loan that any mortgage bank or any mortgage broker can do. However, us at Partners Mortgage, we like to focus more on the customer experience, and because purchasing a house is your biggest financial transaction, one of your biggest financial transactions you'll ever make. And so I think it's super important to work with someone you trust, because there's a lot of money involved in the purchase, and working with someone you trust is very valuable and very important.
That is good information. So when they come to you to get pre-approved, get that letter, what is it that they need to bring to you so you can get everything taken care of so they can have that letter ready?
So typically you need 2 years of your W-2s, you need 2 years of your tax returns, you need 1 month's bank stub, you need a photo of your driver's license, you need a photo of your social security number, and if you are a vet, you would need your DD 214, and if you have filed for bankruptcy before, you would need to bring your bankruptcy papers. But yeah, that's pretty much the case for most clients. So.
Yeah, and do they have to bring it all up front, or is it something that they could bring in a couple of days? How does that work?
I would say, I usually after I get them pre-approved, I usually send them a needs list of what I want my client to send over, and the sooner they get it over, the quicker it makes the overall process. But we don't have to demand it to come right away. But yeah, it just makes the whole transaction smoother and easier if you can do it all in one,
Talking smoother, easier, how long does it take for people to get their pre-approval letter and before they get the loan funded?
Okay, so if I can get someone a pre-approval letter the same day that they apply, depending on how motivated the buyer is. But typically, here at Partners Mortgage, if we are working with the perfect buyer, we can close their loan as quick as 10 days, but the average buyer is around 2 weeks to 30 days. Nick.
Okay, that is good to know. And so when someone finds that house, they put in the offer's accepted, they've already had the pre-approval letter, they want to get funded, what are things that they should not do during that 30 days before they close on the house?
Oh yeah, it's a great question. Well, since there's a good amount of things you shouldn't do, I printed off a list right here. It's
Look at that.
The do not list.
You are good and prepared. Like it.
Exactly. So I'll just read you off a couple of these. And so do not make another major purchase, like go get a car, go get a boat. Don't do that. Do not apply for any new credit. Do not transfer balances from one account to another. Do not pay off charge-offs or collections. Don't close any credit card accounts. don't change bank accounts, don't take out a new loan, and don't pay off any loans or credit cards without discussing with I or our team here at Partners Mortgage first.
I've heard people, sad it happens, but people are like, hey, I got this brand new house. I'm gonna go buy a brand new sectional, TV, entertainment center, and then like, okay, I just accrued, $5,000-$7,000, and it's like, oh, I'm not funded now because of things
Follow
like
escrow,
that.
you know,
Yeah.
it happens frequently if people don't follow, and typically when I am working with the borrower, I will always send them the please do not list because it is crucial in being able to fund your loan.
Good to know. So after they move in, everything's funded, they're good to go. What are things that might happen in the 15, 30 years that they have the loan?
Pretty much, once they have the loan, it's me as a mortgage planner. I follow my customers for the lifetime of their loan. If there's a life-changing event, and then I'm always reaching out to them. If rates dip and they had a higher rate, for example, than the current market rate, I'll reach out to them and let them know that there's opportunity to refinance for a lower rate. Or if I see that they have built equity within the last time they purchased, maybe there's an opportunity to pull out cash to consolidate some debt or whatever they want to do with that cash.
That is good to know. And then I think that is really about it for the questions.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
No, thank you, Nick. Thanks for coming in today. It's a pleasure working with you.
I love coming into your office. It is so nice. You guys got to come out here, check out Partners Mortgage.
Check it out.
Meet the people, see the facility. They know what they're doing. They got a nice facility. They don't have this just because they're trying or just goofing off. They know what they're doing. So please come in, talk to Trevor, talk to me as your real estate agent, and we can get your house hopefully soon. Talk to you soon. See you next time.
Peace, guys.